Gonna usually be back with another. Man, I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know what the I'm doing. Let's get up in this video, man. You know what it is. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Homeboy playing with a squeezable gun. What is he playing with? What kind of gun is that? Some type of Nerf gun?
How you gonna charm me with gang? It's even locked and sell the game with me. My cousin got killed. The shitty kids feel like Clark County. They trying to get rid of you. Get put on the news. You made the wrong move. Don't play with my brother. Say nobody. He better run. He better run. He ain't even got no gun. He better run. Tell nobody.
I'm big rocking, y'all. My bad.
My bad. That's how you try to get Hey, bro, what the fuck?
If I see me an art nigga, know I'm probably throwing the bullet. QB ain't no drunk. We in the club on pipe up, turn up. Brought out the rats on the pipe up. I told that Lord to pipe up. I made them little nigga pipe up.
14 gang-related shootings since the start of the year. That's what Athens Clark County police are dealing with. Now they have arrested 8 suspects, but tell us others remain on the run.
This one overnight in Clark County. The call went out just before 1 a.m. to an area along Mitchell Bridge Road in Athens. It's close to where the Athens perimeter intersects with the Atlanta Highway. And when officers arrived, they found 21-year-old Marquise Jackson shot. He was taken to a hospital where he later died. 3 other people also were hurt, but their injuries were non-life-threatening.
Some dead tonight after a shooting that happened last night in Athens. This unfolding just before 5 o'clock Friday evening along Gaines School Road. That's roughly a mile from Cedar Shoals High School. Athens Clark County Police tells 11 Alive that this started as a fight between 2 teenagers. That led to that.
Teenagers out here. Yo, these teenagers out here going wild, boy.
And rather to firing shots at one another.
Athens community is rallying around a family after their 3-year-old son was tragically killed when bullets ripped through their home last night.
Things going on just this year alone in this one neighborhood. Why is it only one camera at the front reading only tag?
But one time, bro, I was in the car with my daughter. I had on a bulletproof vest. And I looked at my daughter, and she didn't have nothing on. She didn't even have on no bulletproof vest. Like, I almost cried. I had to take my bulletproof vest off and put it on my daughter. Just this past Friday in Athens.
What?
And I looked at my daughter, and she didn't have nothing. I was in the car with my daughter. I had on a bulletproof vest. And I looked at my daughter, and she didn't have nothing on. She didn't even have on no bulletproof vest. Like, I almost cried. I had to take my bulletproof vest off and put it on my daughter. Just this past Friday in Athens, Georgia, a 3-year-old lost his life after...
Bro. What in the hell is going on here? This man said, first of all, he was about to be riding in a car with a bulletproof vest on him and his daughter riding with him. Yo, I don't even want to do all that. I don't got time for all that bullshit.
And his 9-year-old brother was struck by a hail of gunfire after their house was shot up. Now, of course, I wanted to...
We missed a little bit.
And I looked at my daughter, and she didn't have nothing on. She didn't even have on no bulletproof vest. Like, I almost cried. I had to take my bulletproof vest off and put it on my daughter. Just this past Friday in Athens, Georgia, a 3-year-old lost his life after him and his 9-year-old brother were struck by a hail of gunfire.
A 3-year-old
was shot up. Now, of course, I wanted to look into this situation, knowing what I know, 9 times out of 10, in a situation like that, that house was targeted. So, of course, I wanted to see who really lived in it, but I didn't have to, because shortly after, an arrest came. And, of course, authorities gave out information between 2 gangs on why this situation happened. And today, we here to discuss it all. They hoods.
Bro, I swear to God, shooting up somebody's house got to be the most fuck you comeback ever, yo. Like, when you shooting at somebody's house, that means you don't give a hell who in it, you getting hit. It's F him and F everybody around him. Yo, shoot up somebody's house I think that's like top tier level. We don't give a hell about you.
Rapper.
Nigga could have company in there. You with him.
Why this situation happened. And today we here to discuss it all. They hoods, they rappers, and of course, all the public information pertaining to their deaths or their arrests and even casualty of this war. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no aim. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. The fact.
And you know what's crazy? This is why they put a bad image on smoking weed, because everybody that look, you be in the fun, you be in some like videos, and they talking gangster shit. They smoking big blunts and doing this is why I think the bad image of weed come in. I think that's why.
TV can only provide public records. I'm sure there's many more incidents that we can't talk about in regards to this war because it's not public. But this war need to be addressed because it's getting out of hand. You have kids that's yet to be teenagers on YouTube just 6 months ago posting this. I spanned the ops, RTG, EBE for life, just 38 views. Fam, before I tell you what RTG stands for and EBE, check out this video.
Oh yeah, we want
Bro, they got little kids thinking that this shit is cool, yo. Bro, they got little kids' mindset on putting somebody down in the dirt 6 feet under. Have you ever been... Let me shut up. It's amazing he found this video. He's spinning on ops. Bro, Lil Mans, surely. If Lil Mans was a little bit older and that motherfucker was really in his hand, he'd be wetting their ass up. He found the ops lagging. I ain't gonna hold you, but like, yo, what the hell? Yo, they got little kids. They spinning on the ops.
God, you need that pop. I'm finna shoot it. Everybody home.
Ooh.
Now we're gonna stop it here. But this little kid really needs a spanking. He can't even get out his words. But he carrying a fake firearm in his quote-unquote ops neighborhood and walking and recording, acting like he's shooting it up at a very early age like that. In fact, we know that can end badly. And we talking about quick. That little homie was at an apartment complex called Clark Garden Apartments in Athens, Georgia, on Thumper Avenue, which is also known for the housing of RTG, Red Tape Gang. And they have rappers like RTG Quan with tracks like Gang Activity, released 3 years ago.
No, y'all nigga hate this shit, man. Oh, man, it's the chronic. Don't even worry about it. Slime. How you gonna charge me with gang activity? Locked in the cell, the gang with me. My cousin got killed, this shit be killing. Feel like Clark County, they trying to get rid of me. How you gonna feel like Clark County, they trying to get rid of me? How you gonna charge me with gang?
Years later, pled guilty of 4 counts of violation and street gang terrorism.
Boy, you got a 1 count manslaughter, aggravated assault, battery, violating the street gang, 1 count of criminal damage. Oh my God, bro, what is the outcome of this BS?
Tell the gang with me, my cousin got killed, this shit be killing. Feel like Clark County, they trying to get rid of me. How you gonna feel like Clark County, they trying to get rid of me? How you gonna charge me with gangs?
Years later, pled guilty of 4 counts of violation and street gang terrorism and prevention act. And during this time, we was able to see what RTG stand for. As Mequan, aka RTG Quan, was one of 17 defendants who was later arrested and indicted, a part of RTG gang. But before we talk about that indictment and that conviction, the reason RTG Quan had made the song Gang Activity is because he was pulled over with the same car he had in this video. They didn't get charged till a year later. But according to Athens Clark County Police, 2 defendants were arrested the night of April 9th, 2020, where officers conducted a traffic stop on a white Porsche being driven by
was
RTG Quan as it was entering Athens Gardens apartment off Lexington Road. The officer had called for backup after seeing the passenger, Xavier Mitchell, a known RTB gang member who was out on bond for a previous arrest for criminal street gang activity. The vehicle was subsequently searched by officers who located 2 firearms.
Bro, I think some of these guys just don't be giving a fuck about life. Like, yo, you in this fucking situation already and you still hanging with a motherfucker that's... Man, get your shit together, man. That shit be
2 vacuum-sealed plastic bags of Mary Jane, a digital scale, and undisclosed amount of cash. RTB Quan and Xavier both bonded out of jail the next day. And at this point, Clark County had confirmed that RTG, Red Tape Gang, is a local hybrid gang in Athens County with ties to major national bloods, including Sex Money Murder and Rolling 20s. Also confirming that RTG have an ongoing feud with another local gang, EBE, Everybody Eats, who now referenced their hood to Montana Block after a local rapper that...
Now, doesn't that sound a little bit better? Doesn't that sound a little bit... Everybody eating. Now, that's what a gang I want to be in. Fuck that red tape. Man, red tape mean nothing but going to jail. I ain't coming back home. I want to be with them niggas, everybody eating. And that's right. I'm talking real shit. Because, like, why the hell I want to be with some motherfuckers that's want to kill all goddamn day? Nigga, I want to make some goddamn money.
By the name of EBE Montana lost his life.
He better run. He ain't even got no gun. He better run. He better run. He better run. He ain't even got no gun. He better run.
Some say the demise of Keetrevian Cole, aka EBE Montana, just 20 years old, on May 2nd, 2000.
Oh, please. I think that maybe T guys was the one that shot the house. Watch. I bet you.
21 when he lost his life was the first body to drop between EBE and RTG. Authorities said EBE Montana life was stolen in the early morning hours of May 2nd, 2021 when he was the passenger in a car, East Georgia Interstate 316, where another vehicle pulled alongside his and the occupants opened fire. EBE Montana life was stolen right away and the driver was also wounded, who was the rapper's relative. Police believe that the shooting was in retaliation of an exchange of gunfire between the occupants of the 2 vehicles on Lexington Road that occurred 2 months earlier. Now, when EBE Montana lost his life, Athens Clark County Police Department had warrants for his arrest for being an alleged participant in the shootout and the next person to lose.
Just saying. That must be his P was right there that got injured in the car with him. Bro, you see how she's sitting in the car, sitting there, crying. Oh my God. Your people's made a song saying he better run. He deep in these streets. And I bet she talking about all this and this and that. I understand it. But you got to take what these motherfucking streets come with. And it be hard for the people that's not in the streets. Like her. She not in that shit. So it'd be hard for people like her, but what can you really say?
For his arrest for being an alleged participant in the shootout. And the next person to lose their life due to this deadly feud was a 19-year-old rapper, RTG Maniacs.
So they came back.
Where you at, bro?
19-year-old.
Real name Elijah Nelson, RTG Maniacs' own homie was charged for his M1. Let me tell you how. See this grown man? This 27-year-old Jeffrey Rice, a documented RTG member who was recently sentenced on August 21st, 2023 to 30 years in prison, 18 years in jail.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. This is how y'all niggas want to throw y'all life away.
That's on probation for a shooting where he was the driver riding around Elijah Nelson, aka RTG Maniacs, who was in the passenger. October 21st, 2022, they spotted an alleged rival gang member walking to a nearby gas station. The Attorney General office said when Rice and Nelson, a fellow member of Red Tape Gang, stopped their vehicle and began shooting, the unnamed rival gang member returned fire, taking the life of Nelson, according to court documents. And this happened on 145 Gaines Road at a Citgo gas station.
And they the ones with the big
RTG
gun.
Manex lost his life and returned fire after they stopped
And they the
him
ones.
and the 27-year-old to shoot at an op they spotted. And the 27-year-old was arrested and charged for RT Manex's demise. May you rest in peace.
One person dead tonight after a shooting that happened last night in Athens. This unfolding just before 5 o'clock Friday evening along Gaines School Road. That's roughly a mile from Cedar Shoals High School. Athens Clark County Police tells 11 Alive that this started as a fight between two teenagers that led them to firing shots at one another. Both victims were still at the scene when officers got there. The names of the victims, both male, were not released, but we are told the 19-year-old was killed and 18-year-old was taken to a local hospital for treatment.
Now, the next public life that was claimed by this deadly feud was the 24-year-old Giovanni McDavid, an alleged member of RTG, Red Tape Gang. He was fatally injured the night of March 5th, 2023, in a drive-by shooting that targeted a house on Northview Drive in 5 Points, where police said a party was being held. More than 40 rounds reported were fired during the exchange of gunfire.
Why are you doing a fucking party? And then, I don't understand shit like this, yo. Y'all in big beef. You throw a party in a damn near a bandit looking motherfucker. And how do your ops not supposed to hear about this? Nigga, where is spread so goddamn quick?
Between occupants of a car and the party attendees. 3 adults, EBE members, and 1 juvenile were arrested for the deadly assault and subsequently indicted for M1, criminal gang activity and related crimes. And for the most recent shooting, which claimed the life of the toddler at Hallmark Estate, it was an 18-year-old alleged gang member in that house who was the alleged target, who was claimed not to be injured March 8th, 2024. Check out the footage and hear from the mother.
Athens community is rallying around a family after their 3-year-old son was tragically killed when bullets ripped through their home last night. 11 Alive's Erica Murphy has exclusive details on what the community is doing and plans to help the family.
Oh my God, my baby.
On Friday, 2 young children ages 3 and 9 were sitting together watching a movie inside their house on Spring Valley Road when bullets tore through that home, striking 3-year-old Kyron Zarko and his brother. Zarko died from his injuries, and his older brother is now recovering.
It's been too many things going on just this year alone in this one neighborhood. Why is it only one camera at the front reading only tags?
Kyron's mom, Shanita Smith, says the toddler woke up that morning with a fever, so she stayed home to take care of him. She also says they cuddled all day and watched movies. She later left to pick up one of her other kids from soccer practice, and just before she left, she says her baby boy asked her to bring back one of his favorite treats.
Oh, God.
Damn, that's traumatizing.
I still got his gummy bears and dinner in my car.
Shane Blackwell owns and operates Mac and Payne Funeral Home and is a community activist. He says he sees a lot of violence, and it's hard for everyone when something like this happens.
It hurts, especially when it's on my side of town. And I don't care if it's a stray bullet or whatever. No bullets don't have anybody's name on it. It's just going ricocheting off or whatever. So it hurts dearly to my heart that we lost another child to gunfire.
It was during 11 Alive's exclusive interview with Blackwell that he was so moved by Kyron's death that he offered to pay for the funeral. Police say they've arrested 1 person in connection to this fatal shooting. The family says they believe there are at least 3 people involved, and they're all minors.
But now these kids have taken over, and nobody wants to fight no more, and everybody wants to shoot.
This family's heartache was compounded today when a large tree fell onto their house. Crews were on the scene removing the tree, but what they can't remove is the unimaginable pain that Kyron's death has brought. Reporting from Athens, Erica Murphy, 11 Alive News.
And just into our newsroom, within the last hour, police say 1 person has been arrested and 2 more are wanted. You're looking at 17-year-old Julian Cabellos of Lawrenceville. He's in custody tonight. He's facing felony murder, malice murder, aggravated assault charges, and more. Right now, police are offering a $2,000 reward for information leading to the other arrest. Now, the details on those suspects have not been released, but we'll bring you more updates.
Now, before we talk about anything else, we want to say rest in peace to Zavron Cargo and love condolences to his family. Now, Hooligan Caballos were alleged members or are alleged members of EBE, Everybody Eats, which means...
What did I say? I said it was the EBE that did that. I said it was the EBE
we
that
have
did
to
that
assume
to his
the
house.
person in that house was an alleged member of RTG, Red Tape Gang. Now, an affiliate of RTG, Catch One Baldy, had this to say when asked about EBE Montana in a recent interview.
So, another quick, well, you know, this is like we got the
What is this?
House was an alleged member of RTG, Red Tape Gang. Now, an affiliate of RTG, Catch One Baldy, had this to say when asked about EBE Montana in a recent interview.
So, another quick, well, you know, this is like we got the good questions, man. You know, like a lot of people won't come with the bad questions, man.
Nah.
Fan asks, why do people envy you? In your city, they're asking like, why do people envy you in your city? So I'm guessing there's a lot of jealousy going on in your city.
I don't know. I feel like 50% of it probably my own fault and 50% of nigga hate. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I say by my fault, it's just like what you promote. I feel like in these last couple of years, my music, I don't niggas hate me a lot. So it can come off like a lot of niggas hate. But in reality, a lot of them don't hate you. It's just a group of niggas hate you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got mad love and Anthony. It's like it's a lot of people that love me. I think I got more people that love me than like me, but it just like I fail to show different lately. I feel like I just been showing more. I've been feeding too much of the energy of niggas not liking me, so I'm trying to change that up. But I feel like a lot of people love me. But you got haters though. So, and for the people that don't like me, they probably just don't like me because I'm a strong individual. Like, I'm like in the most humblest way. Like, look at me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing.
Nigga sound like a cool dude. Just shit getting his way. And this is RTG. I ain't really hear too much about the EBE, but violence.
One thing, I get my own money, I buy my own jewelry, I ain't in no gang. And every accolade and everything I done to get here today, I done it by myself, opposed to a lot of people that built a reputation off of hanging with other people, and you know. So.
But you know, whenever you're at that status and people see that you got a lot of things going on, a lot of good things, your name's being mentioned a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of envy comes with that. Like, as we know, as we all know, like, she all know, like, shit, a lot of rappers had to move away from their city because just because of that type of vibe. Like, I know Boozy had to move away for his.
Yeah.
Ross there around the corner from me. He had to move away from his city. Like, they tried to take him out.
I moved out the city 2 times. I moved out of I had to move out of Atlanta 2 times.
See, you see what I'm saying? So like, it's like it really be the best move, especially when you're known in your city. You know what I'm saying, for certain type of thing. I'm liking the wise words, man. So, is there any other like rumors that's floating around like in your city that you would like to like address or anything like that?
I mean, shit, almost, you know, but they just come with this crazy stuff, like, you know, even like with Montana, like I fought Montana, you know what I'm saying? That was my dog, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we weren't buddy, but you know, he was from the east side, you know what I'm saying? And just like some of the people he didn't like, they were from the east side. We all from the east side, and you know, I don't really get into that type. What I'm saying, like, I don't get in. I'm the EA guy, you know. I don't get into east side violence. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like to be a bro with it, you know. Just look into me, but I don't really let it get to me.
So is he RTG or not? So it must be RTG, but it's mixed with some shit. I don't know, man. This shit is.
I said, it ain't a problem until they ain't saying that.
Shout out to 8 Billion Talks for that clip. You guys want to check the entirety of that interview out, you guys should go over there and do so. If he moving like that, like he just said in that interview, you can't do nothing but respect it. Fam, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one. As we wrap this video up, want to say rest in peace to all the victims and love.
Hey man, I hope that motherfucker don't get no ugly. We out though.